The Yoruba social political group Afenifere has expressed support for the presidential ambition of the All Progressives Congress APC national leader Bola Tinubu. Afenifere said Tinubu has all it takes to rule Nigeria, considering his activities and track records. Some time ago, popular Yoruba warrior Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, threatened to go after politicians of Yoruba extraction who are already campaigning ahead of the 2023 general election, adding that secession is the solution needed. With the clamors for disintegration from various groups in the country, with the level of insecurity, inflation, leadership failure Nigerians have experienced over the years, are the youths ready to take the bull by the horn? Can the youths come together this time around, form a formidable force, and flush out the old politicians out of power? Let's check the views of some Nigerian youths.
How are the youth ready to take over from the old politicians?
You see, one thing about me, I always say this: when perseverance or perseveration fails, force must be applied. I am so sure that what they are looking for, we are going to give it to them. As a young Nigerian, I can't say I've benefited from this country. And you said something that Afenifere, who is the leader of Afenifere that will endorse Tinubu? And who is Tinubu to go for presidency? You see, the only thing I would just say, the Nigerian youth should be ready. You see, we need to take this country, we need to take it by force. This set of people, they've been in power for years, and it's as if we are just going up and we are coming down. The giant of Africa, what can we show for it? Just imagine, at my age, I have children. My children cannot even boast of telling their colleagues that my dad can drive a car or my dad owned a plot of land. We just work tirelessly and there's nothing to show for it. You see, this so-called politics of the thing, we need to scrap everything and start from the scratch. The youth, I'm so sure the youth are ready for it. We are going to take it by force, and if it's going to call for war, we'll give them war. There's nothing like, who is Tinubu for presidency? Who want to go out there and vote for Tinubu? See, we are taking over. There's nothing they can do about it. We are taking over.
But when you talk about we taking over as youth, have we formed a formidable force to chase them out of government?
Yes, there's a party, I guess YPD. There's a party right now, but I don't know if the party has been registered. That I'm not so sure of. But right now, even in my locality, I have a boss that is a PDP person that I'm supporting. But even in my locality, we are trying to form groups. Exactly, that's what we're actually working on. And it's not easy. All these people, they are trying to bring down some social media and trying to bridge some gap so that we, the younger generation, will not be able to link up. But even with that, it's not going to work. All these so-called celebrities, we're actually working hand in hand with them, and we are forming our own grassroots politics group. And then I'm telling you this: we are going to shock Nigerians. This younger generation, the only thing they can do is they are trying to stop us in terms of social media. We should not communicate. I'm telling you, we are going to shock them. If it's for us to cause war, we are going to see. We are suffering in this country. I'm telling you, as a young Nigerian, I know what I'm passing through every day. I can't even eat 3 times a day. I can't even boast of 1,000 naira in an account. I'm telling you fact. I'm telling you fact. And if you look at, I'm an entertainer.
And it happens to millions of Nigerians.
Millions, uncountable people on the street. We are young Nigerians. I was in my friend's place today, graduates collecting 25,000 naira. And she will have to transport herself. She can't even pay her rent. Just imagine. I just don't know the name I'm going to call this country. See, I'm boiling up in my spirit right now. And I'm saying this, that if it calls for war, we are going to give them war. See, enough of all these old people that with their archaic mentality. They cannot take us anywhere. Trust me, they can't. Look at what the younger president across Africa, look at what they are doing. They are innovative. One Baba with low mentality that don't even know how to drive his family, who want to drive the nation. It's not done anywhere. It's not done anywhere. The only thing I'm saying to any you that is watching this right now, please, I want you to team up. Just team up wherever you are. Team up. If it's just to get connected to YPD, do that. Or just create any other party, a new party. We need to take over. See, for instance, I have a lot of ideas that I want to actually give to even the so-called Lastra. For instance, they say they should not paste adverts. Okay, for instance, let me leave Lastra. I pay tax as a young Nigerian. What are the benefits? What am I benefiting from the so-called tax? I can't get access to free healthcare. I can't get free water. I can't get everything. Why am I paying it? There are so many things that young Nigerians can actually do. There are ideas that we can actually implement, and it will definitely work. See, it kills me inside when I see all these old people saying they want to contest again. For what now? For what now? They will keep borrowing money, they will share it among themselves, and that's what we just see figures on the news every day.
Now, when you look at the present state of the nation now, you see that from the eastern region, there is secession going on.
Definitely.
The clamor for Biafran nation.
Yes.
The southwest region.
Yes.
Clamor for the Dua Republic.
Yes.
Now, don't you think this will jeopardize the youth's move to take over from these old politicians?
Yes, it will definitely affect the movement. But one thing is so clear to every one of us: if you are suffering from the hands of a man and you can enjoy in the hand of another man, it's better for you to go and enjoy in the hands of the other man. If it's going to cause split, and that split will make us live fine in our own father's land, I'm telling you, just okay.
Wow.
Yes, if it's just for us to go our separate ways. For instance, I have dual nationality. I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a Nigerian, and right here in my father's land, I'm not free. My life is at risk. I can't walk on the street and be protected. The policeman will see me, harass me, and even point gun at me. It's funny. But if they should split, we'll be able to monitor ourselves. I guess maybe this country is just too big for them to handle. I guess it's too big for them to handle. Because I cannot be in Lagos in my state and I'm not protected. Just imagine. When I go on US, anything that happens on the streets, once you put a call through, you see security men everywhere. You are protected. But here, our lives and properties are not protected. So I believe if we should split, it's just better. It's better for the old Nigerians. It's better. Everybody will manage whatsoever they have.
If the youth are not given the chance.
Yes, if they are not given the chance, then let's split.
All right. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
Your name?
Yeah,
I could collect. I met you during the NSAS protest.
Wow.
You're one of the protesters, right?
Of course, I did protest.
Yeah, protested.
Yeah.
So how was it? How was the experience like?
It was an experience.
Can you speak louder?
It was an experience I just would hardly forget. Like, it was an awesome experience. At the same time, it was an awful experience. When we began the protest, we felt it was going to lead to a productive, something productive actually. But at the end, we realized the government doesn't really have plans for with the youth of this country. So I really am not cool with the government as it stands now, because our lives don't matter. That's what I have to say.
Now, as a youth, are you ready to take the bull by the horn? Now that we have the old politicians still clamoring to become, or to become president and still hold political offices. Looking at what happened during the NSAS period, I saw the way you were carrying placards, making noise, marching from, I think, from Alausa to Ikeja Airport.
Of course.
Now, what was the stand of the Nigerian youth? In terms of taking over from the politicians, the old politicians?
It's not far-fetched, though we see have some saboteurs among the Nigerian youths. Firstly, we are fed up, like I said earlier, we are fed up with this government. This government is not an all-inclusive government.
Okay.
It's a sectional government, taking into cognizance the current and the present regime.
Okay.
So we are fed up. I remember vividly when we organized this protest, every kobo spent was accounted for. Several different types of meals were prepared for the protesters, and we accounted for this. Basically, I think we want an all-inclusive government if Nigeria hasn't disintegrated because like right now we are at the edge of disintegration.
That's national anthem now.
Yeah, it
Go from
is.
the southeast region, the western side too. That's the southwest.
Yes. I am Yoruba, but
Okay.
I would say I am a Nigerian before I am a Yoruba.
Okay.
So I really would not want Nigeria to disintegrate.
Okay.
But as it stands now, if we can't stay united, then the best option for us is to split. I think we should consider that. Because there's this talk on the table, which is what's it called? Restructuring.
Restructuring. Yeah.
Yes. Federal government has refused to consider restructuring, and I think one of our topmost activists said, if federal government considers restructuring, there won't be agitations again. There won't be agitations, and I kind of go with that. So if that's actually a digression. Let me come back to what we Nigerian youths want. What we want basically is we want an all-inclusive government. We do not want our old politicians to keep leading this country. Like this is just a recycle. We keep recycling these old men. They have nothing to offer.
Now, do we have a formidable force or a third force to chase these people out of power?
I wouldn't say we have a formidable force because, like I said earlier on, we have saboteurs. One,
Among the youth.
we have among the youth definitely. Because some time ago I ran into some youths clamoring for APC membership or so. I was like,
Yeah.
aren't you guys tired? Aren't you guys tired? So if we want to come together, definitely we'll have saboteurs, but we really need to strategize. 2023 is still far, but it is still too close for us to plan. Because these people have been before, our presidential system of government is a 4-year kind of gap. So kind of election. You understand what I'm trying to say? I really don't know the right word to use. But it's after every 4 years So before the next election, these politicians have known who is going to come next. They've planned. So whatever you see that is happening now, a long time ago. So we Nigerian youth really need to come together and have this formidable force you mentioned to be able to combat these political fools who are only planning for the future of their children. So I really do not think we have a formidable force to combat these people. I don't think so.
Presently, the person we've been seeing, going out and passing, creating that awareness is the pioneer of the revolution now. That's the person of Omode Shore. Can we cue into Omode Yele Shore's idea, and give him that support?
Firstly, I buy into the idea of Omoyele Showore
Okay.
and any other capable person coming into power or coming in to take over the helm of affair of Nigeria. Omoyele Showore has never held any post in Nigeria. From his records, he has never been found wanting.
Okay.
And I don't know if he owns Sahara Reporters.
Yeah.
But I listen to Sahara Reporters, I listen to their news, and I've read a lot of things about Sure, and I think he has a lot to offer this country. He has been there, he's never relenting. So if we Nigerians can really support him, it's really going to be a very good thing for me. Then, yeah, we support him. For me, I support him.
And do you support disintegration?
Like I said earlier on, I don't think disintegration is the answer. But if integration does not work, then disintegration should be the solution.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it. They can do what?
Yeah, there's nothing they can do about their campaigning
Okay.
that they can deceive us anymore. We've seen everything that they wanted to do. Their first year, they said they are using it, the first 4 years to arrange the office. What about the second 4 years? Are they still arranging the office? So all of us, we got to understand that this country is an RNG government that we have. So they've turned into family stores. Maybe if this one is over there, they're able to bring another one. This one is coming. So they rule over us as if we are slaves. And in this country, at least we have known where we are going to. They should allow us choose whoever we want.
Wow.
It's not that somebody will just be bring person that this is the person that is going to be the governor or to be the president. No, we don't want that in our country. So we love those people. I think in this country we have people who go that they've gone to school, like political science. We have a lot of political gurus, political analysts. Why can't they just allow them, give them chance to be in that position? So they're just doing everything based on they have Godfather, without this, without that. Baba Sokwe in this country, no, we don't want it. So that's all.
Now, when you talk about the youth, contribute a larger quota in the country, and which we expect an inclusive government when it comes to the youth.
Corruption is the foundation of this country. The reason why, they said democracy, that is our government. It's a pure lie. You can look at what happened about the NSAT.
Yeah.
In our country, automatically we don't have right to protest. Because anybody that's saying the truth in this country, I think is the most bad somebody in this country. Wow. So we have a lot of places to go. But based on this country, we don't want the truth. So, like now, if I said I wanted to say the truth, maybe by tomorrow they'll just I know where that guy is living, they just get me arrested, of which none of other people will just come to that place. Where is this guy that said this something yesterday? We can look at Shore. I can say that man is one of a greater leader. He has been doing something about the protest, and you can see how they are treating that man, of which is strong. He's strong and is bad in this country. So the only thing we have is I think 2023 is going to be hope for the youth.
For the youth.
Yeah.
Are the youth ready?
Yeah, yes, of course. I think we can able to choose whoever that we know that will be somebody that can take this country to where we expect.
Right,
you get it? My name is Monday Rieguke. Yeah.
Because youth, they want something to be, they want to eat. Youth people, they cannot, I'm sorry to say, I cannot mention my name for you, but my face can show. Youth can, I want to tell you true.
Okay.
Youth can, they want to see something immediately. Are you understand? To get money. Tinubu is a politician. She knows how to arrange something, but you should talk about the thing people are talking about Tinubu because of all this agbero. You should step down for agbero people. You should come out in hand. Are you understand?
Okay.
People are forgive Tinubu. I'm not a politician, but I'm ready to vote for Tinubu.
You are ready to vote.
I'm telling you. If you no dey there, Mala want to dey there again. Mala want to go there again. Or if you want to go there, this is our time to go there. Now is a Yoruba.
You want to give that full support?
Exactly. Let's be there. If you got support Tinubu, I'll vote for him.
You preferring?
I'm preferring. Tinubu carry, he go there. Why? I'm sorry. The thing I take blame Tinubu. Why Tinubu carry his Bikes Day go Kano? Go and celebrate Bikes Day. Tinubu run o. She come up for you. They burn this thing o. Something can people can talk about you because nobody like people here. People can like me. Some people cannot like me. I support Tinubu.
All right. Thank you so much.
I support Tinubu.
All right. Thank you so much.
You should continue.
Okay.
It's a process. Are you understand? Tinubu cannot die like Abiola die in Jesus' name. Wow. Tinubu no know me. I no shopping 15 naira. But if it's this time, maybe my grace want to help. This man. My name is Dele Adebayo. People know me Oreshi. I'm a Keke Morowa.